Hi fans, welcome to Fighting Saints Weekly. Jordan Coons with you. This series, the Eastern Conference Final, is tied 1-1. A blowout win in Game 1 and a comeback that falls just short in Game 2. Jordan Coons with you as we look back on this past weekend, which was eventful to say the least. Game 1, you knew that at the same time, while it was a good win, Game 2, you knew Bloomington was going to come back with a big push, and they did. So this series is tied. They're not here for no reason at all. Neither are the Saints. These are two incredible teams. So games 3 and 4, as the series shifts to Bloomington, now becomes very, very interesting. Home ice is indeed in the favor of the Thunder at this point, but later in the show we'll tell you why that's not entirely a bad thing. First, let's look back at the weekend that was. 7-1 victory over the Bloomington Thunder in Game 1 and a 4-3 defeat in Game 2.
I think the first game we just had that mentality that just it was going to go our way. In the second game we were playing more I hope hockey than I know hockey, and I think that's what cost us for the first two periods. I think my line, me, Seuss, and Kavanaugh, we're moving our feet a lot, and that's all of our strengths, I think. So it opened up a lot of stuff, and then a couple on the power play with a couple of nice shots by Keegan. So I've just, I don't know, my game's kind of moving the puck, but I also try to get some shots to the net, and I think I had a few pretty good chances each game. So once I get some chances, I kind of just feel more comfortable, and then it's easier for me to find people. Just business, I think. Obviously, we're trying to go in there and get both these games. I think it's just going to be a big start on Friday, and we'll try to get that first one. But if not, we'll just stick to it, just like we did last Friday and Saturday. We made a little comeback, but I think we just got to worry about ourselves, and they'll take care of business.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of doing their part. I think in the D zone, everyone has a role, and everyone's doing that. Obviously, our defense are playing well right now. I think our forwards are getting back to help them, too, to kind of make it easier on them. So I think, obviously, collectively as a group, we're just kind of tightening down. Yeah, I think our line's just clicking right now. I think when we all move our feet and just kind of play our game, I think our line has a little bit of everything on it. So I think, obviously, our chemistry's there, and just moving our feet is big for our line. I think we just need to play our game. I think we can't really get into their stuff after the whistle and that kind of thing. Obviously, play physical and skate. I think when we're skating, not many teams can keep up with us, so I think that'll be big for us. We've been here for 9 months with each other. We've all become best friends, so obviously none of us want that to come to an end, so I think that all motivates us to kind of just kick it into the next gear and figure out a way to get it done.
So as I said, the series is going to Bloomington. Here's why it's not a bad thing. Bloomington had 16 home wins during the past season. That's a smidge over the 500 mark. They had 20 wins on the road. That's about a .660 winning percentage. You look at that and you think, wow, there's such a discrepancy. What could it be? And the fact is that Bloomington's arena usually does not have a ton of atmosphere. You guys get out there, the fans make some atmosphere for the road team, so to speak, and you'll have it in good stead. Fighting Saints were one of the better road teams throughout the entire season. This is where things change. Game 3 is big because not only does the winner push the loser to the brink of elimination, but you can capitalize on the fact that you take advantage of a team that's not great on home ice. This is where the series turns, and the Fighting Saints have gotten great offensive performances from guys that have been a bit cold lately. Michael O'Leary getting 3 goals in this series. He's been outstanding for the Saints in this series. Gordie Green, 5 assists last weekend. Just look going down the list. The offensive contributions have been there. Now going to the road, you're going to need everyone. You're going to get everyone on board. Everyone seems to be okay moving in to games 3 and 4, but game 3 is monumental. You take that 2-1 series lead. You force Bloomington to try and win game 4. If they do, then the best medicine is to come back here for a game 5 on Tuesday. A very quick turnaround indeed, but it's not all said and done just yet. On the other side of things, the Western Conference, that series is tied 1-1 as well. Waterloo dropped game 1, but won game 2 in Tri-City. So very similar circumstances in the Western Conference as well. And we repeat, they're all here for a reason. They've all been good teams this season. The margin of victory is so short. This is how it stands, tied 1-1, going to Bloomington on Friday. That'll be May 6th. Saturday, May 7th, both 7 o'clock starts at the U.S. Cellular Coliseum. We'd love to have you out there. The trip about 3.5 hours out to Bloomington, but got to get those wins. You got to get at least one to continue the season, and then head back here potentially for a Game 5 or win the series outright in 4. We'll see what happens this upcoming weekend. We'll have all the coverage for you on Super Hits 106, superhits106.com, as well as on the USHL streaming video provider Fast Hockey. That's also an option for you as well. Jordan Kuhn signing off for Fighting Saints Weekly. Games 3 and 4 are next. We'll talk to you then.